Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Mediak podcast. Today is episode 61, and this week we actually had lined up the House of Gucci. I looked in my planner for those who listened last week, and I found it was House of Gucci. And then whenever I looked in it, I just was like, I don't want to review this movie because I looked it up and the reviews were like 50%, and I'm like, nope, I'm okay. I'm letting Jack pick a weird one, and he picked a weird one. And
Yeah,
the
and here
Vivarium.
we are.
What is it? What is this? How do you pronounce it? I'm very bad with words.
Avarium, I think.
Vivarium. Okay. This was a weird one, man. But before we talk about that, how was your week this last little bit?
Good. I don't know. It's
Thanksgiving, that
Thanksgiving.
happened.
Yeah, also last episode it's gonna skip a number because the one I think part two corrupted on my computer for some reason. Or I didn't save it right. I don't know. I got a weird error for it, so it's just gonna skip a number.
Only on
Uh
Spotify.
yeah, right.
YouTube, it's
It'll be
fine.
on YouTube.
Yeah, it's fine on YouTube. So go check out over there on Spotify if you want to listen to our review of Logan. My favorite movie of all time. It happened to
No, check
corrupt
it out on
with
YouTube.
Logan. So please just check
Yeah.
it out on YouTube because I enjoyed that episode.
Yeah. Yeah. But it is on YouTube still.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
so
mean that's where we get majority of our views
that is
anyway.
true.
But
Yeah, that is true. How was your Thanksgiving?
good, uneventful, as I'm sure pretty much everybody else's was.
Oh, I had Thanksgiving at my girlfriend's house for the first time. It was very fun. I enjoyed it.
Very fun.
Yes. You excited to be back at school after break? Because everyone knows that school's the fun part and break's the boring part.
That is true.
Yes, of course. The break was very much needed, and I am very happy it happened. And I don't want to be back here.
I did need it, but now I have like so much shit to
Yeah,
do, you know?
on Wednesday, I just put down all my work and I was like, I'm ignoring all of this until Sunday. I go back and I go back Sunday. I'm just like, you have 3 assignments due tonight, and I'm like,
Yeah, right.
why couldn't
It
you have
is
just
really
given me a
annoying.
break? Like,
Yeah,
come on.
for once. Would have been nice. No.
Yeah,
Gonna get
no, I guess not. So
yeah.
Bavarium movie. This is what we decided to watch.
Yeah.
Where did you find this?
It was literally just because I don't know. I saw a bunch of ads for it a while back, and then it's facing normally. I saw a few ads for it a while back, and then I was in the car, and Ashlyn was talking about it with my roommate, and I just kind of like pocketed it in the back of my mind,
Hmm.
and then you were like, "Oh, we have to come up with another movie," and I was like, "Perfect."
This is
And
it.
I
We're
watched
watching
it.
this one.
Oh yeah, we already did watch it,
Well,
but
yeah, but like that's what
yeah.
was going on in your head.
Yeah, and so that I mean that was just the first thing that came to mind, and I didn't feel like doing any more
Work than
digging
that.
into yeah. I do want
That's
to
fine.
watch next this at some point we should watch this Steven Seagal movie.
Okay, that's fine. But next is actually the start of the Amazing Spider-Man movies.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, so we're doing Amazing Spider-Man 1, 2, and then No Way Home, and then after that, I think is actually The Matrix. So it's we have a fun month for you, Jack.
Yeah, we got
This
a
is
great lineup.
December is going to be Jack's happy month. He's going to not be upset about any of the movies we're watching, even though they're primarily superhero movies and movies he doesn't want to watch.
Yeah. Oh
It's
well.
fun. It'll be okay.
I'll live.
The audience will like it. That's all that matters.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, our pain is nothing compared to their happiness.
Yeah, yeah. Their happiness.
Yes, exactly. So I'm not good with money conversions, but this movie had a budget of 4 million euros. It made $427,000 at the box office.
Yeah.
So that's a rough one.
Somehow I'm not surprised.
I mean, it wasn't. I didn't think it was bad.
I didn't like it.
Okay, well, this is your fault. I hope you know
Yeah.
that. I hope you know that. You didn't like this movie, and it's because of you.
Yeah, because I watched it.
Yeah. Well, no,
Yeah.
because you picked it. I didn't know this movie existed.
Yeah, neither did I. I mean, it just kind of flew under the radar, clearly, as we saw in the box office, whatever's. But
Yeah, it definitely flew under the radar. It came out 2020 in Ireland and some other parts of the world. It came out in 2019 in Cannes specifically. That's what Wiki says. So
yeah,
that's
no,
interesting.
It's all around a pretty curious movie, and I would
Hmm.
like to see the behind the scenes to see how
I
this
I would
like
love to see the behind the
happened.
scenes because like some of it you can tell like the houses are a lot of the houses are CG, but then some of it it's not, and it just looks so oddly cartoony. But you can tell it's real, and it makes me uncomfortable. Like you can tell that the
Yeah,
clouds in the sky and stuff like that is CG, but the houses, the main house, isn't. And that just kind of
yeah,
irks me because the ground looks so weird.
yeah. So much of it is so curious. So the plot of Vivarium for everybody who's watching this, because I guarantee you, other than Ashlyn, nobody has seen this. Uh, it's like kind of it's like a horror movie. It's more of a thriller, I guess. And it's like suburban hell, like I don't know, amplified. It's these people go into this perfect suburban town where everything is cookie cutter and copy paste everywhere. Uh, and they get stuck in there. It's kind of like a pocket dimension
It
kind of
reminds
deal.
me of
Like you
like
just go around in
a
circles.
Stephen King kind of like
Yeah,
experience.
right. And they can't get out, and they're stuck in there. And then their whatever overlords are like raise this kid who's
And
this
it's like a
weird
demon kid
alien thing. Yeah, right.
that screams when it's
And
hungry.
yeah, yeah. uh and it like grows like a dog and stuff, and uh they have to like make help it grow, whatever, raise it for however long, and then they get to leave. Question mark? I don't know. The
I think they
my
just die. I think what I picked up kind of in big quotes, is I think that the kid is like sucking their life energy out because she
Yeah,
doesn't really do anything tasking in the movie, but she just kind of dies at the end of it. And the
yeah,
kid is growing fast and they're living in a weird place. And it's some sort of loop. So there has to be meaning to it other than just growing martins, you know? Or maybe that's my brain trying to connect things that aren't connectable.
yeah,
Like I'm guessing that the land, like House 9, like tries to get people in cuz it like eats their life energy. And it then breeds martins so it gets people to come in there. But like since it's not something that can
right. It's
actually
just like an
create.
endless cycle.
Yeah, and I don't know why.
I don't know.
I
It
don't know
was
why.
my biggest issue was that it didn't. I don't know. It's hard to explain, I think. I don't know. You have to watch it and see what I understand, like what how I feel about it, cuz it's I watched it, and at some point, spoiler if you're going to see the shitty movie, don't watch. But you know, they
I strongly
uh
believe this is not the worst movie we have watched on the podcast.
no, it's not. It's just it was disappointing because I was, they started getting into how they were like aliens and shit, and I was like, this is kind of cool. And then it they just didn't explain enough.
Dude,
Like I was
they
just
took a
confused.
turn. Like I was fine with the movie, like up until the kid was an adult. The dad
Yeah,
died, and then she hit the kid in the head with a pickaxe, and he just lifted up the ground. That's whenever my brain fucking exploded. I had to pause
right,
the movie. I was like, "What the hell is going on here right now?"
right. And then I mean, and that was kind of, I don't know, interesting to me because then it was like,
That was it.
whoa, this is
That took
getting
me out of the
crazy.
movie. I was like, okay, I'm trying to put the
Yeah,
pieces together. And then it was like I had a puzzle, and then randomly some overlord walked over and threw another puzzle piece at me and was like, put this
right.
in there. And I'm like, but this doesn't fit with my puzzle. I was so confused.
That's where we split because then I was like, all right, I'm into like this is they're finally gonna get to what the fuck is going on this whole
Interesting.
time. And
This movie tried too hard to be like
yeah,
Hereditary.
right. And then I was like, all right, this is we're gonna learn at least a little bit. I'm fine with a little mystery, up to interpretation. We're gonna figure out what the fuck's going on. We're gonna see some behind the scenes here. And then it just gets to a point. I have a certain rule, in my in my head about movies where I start when I start to get like a headache, like the movie starts getting a little wacky,
Hmm.
you know, uh, then it has to be good. You know, like you have to give me something because I'm literally hurting myself to watch this movie at this point. And then, you know, so in this movie, lights start flashing, she starts going in weird tunnels, I start to get a headache, and I'm like, all right, I better like know
That
what the
is
fuck's
the
going on.
odd. That is
And then
you are a weird man.
yeah. And then
I'm sorry,
she
but like you're like whenever I watch a movie and my head hurts while watching it, that's a good movie.
well, I'm no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if my head starts to hurt, then it has to start to get like good, you know. The
Oh,
ratio
oh, I
of
know what you
my
mean. Like,
pain
oh,
to
okay.
how good the movie is, the
And the
movie
movie
has
just
to
didn't
start
get
getting
good,
better.
so your head continued to be hurting.
Yeah, like if I'm getting a headache and I'm putting my health on the line for the movie that I'm watching, it better be a good enough movie, you know? And then we just watched her spin around in some weird hell
Yeah,
and
and
then
and like it
die, and
basically
then
was you
that was
seeing
it.
that the place is looped, but like
Yeah,
we knew that, so
like the movie ended and I was like, I just didn't need to watch this. I didn't gain anything from it. There was no story or anything. It was just
we
these people
watched Jesse
blew this
Eisenberg
place
dig a
up.
hole for like an hour.
Yeah.
And like I have irks with the hole in general because like if they are saying it's a loop and you can guess that like in the loop in the sense of everyone who goes into that house does the exact same things, and I think that's what they were getting at with the whole thing because when you got down to the bottom of the hole, there was a body bag there. So that means that the bodies should have been like his body, the dad body would have been thrown down into that hole. But does that mean that every loop, every single like father that goes in has a shovel in the back of their car?
Yeah, I don't know.
But like if
It's
they don't, then
just
why the it bothers me.
I mean, it was kind of good and it was kind of creepy and then it ended,
That's a
you know.
perfect way to describe this movie.
Here's okay.
It was good in
I
some
wouldn't
parts, it was creepy in other parts,
yeah.
and then it ended.
And then it was like it's always I wouldn't normally, you know, I don't need to prove my like emotions about this movie, but I googled Vivarium to try and find more about it. And the first, you know how it says in Google like people also ask and then you hit the little drop down menu.
Hmm.
The first one is what is the point of Vivarium?
Yeah,
like
like it just is a movie, but like there are movies without points that are good in my eyes.
yeah.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. That movie is about nothing,
Yeah.
but
You
it's
just
a
watch something happen,
exactly, but
you
it's a
know?
good movie. I enjoyed my time in that
Yeah.
film. This one was like a nothing film. Like I like this morning whenever I was thinking about what I had to do today, I was like I have to do a podcast. What was the movie on? And then I had to think about it for a second and I was like, "Oh, fuck, right, Vivarium. I got to think about
Yeah.
things to say about that."
Right. And so now I'm scrolling through the Google more, and I've come down to what was Vivarium metaphor for, and I was like, this got to be good.
This
And
has
of
got to be
course,
good.
it's the kind of life where you sign up for this house, this cookie cutter house, you live this cookie cutter life, and just mundane repetition. It quotes as, and then you die.
But like
Which is
no, because
fine.
what the fuck is Martin?
Right. That's what I was about to say. Because it's fine if you have it, if you're doing that, sure. But the movie, it felt like couldn't decide whether it wanted to lean more into the paranormal spooky aspect of it, like the crazy alien thing.
Yeah,
Because
or the
if they want to
metaphor
lean
stuff.
more into that, then they should have leaned all the way and told me what the fuck was going on.
Yeah,
Instead, they
exactly.
just stopped and were like, oh, it's actually a metaphor. So we didn't get anything. It was like you didn't lean far enough metaphor or literal movie, like
Did it was annihilation metaphoric or is that just like weird? Because like
I don't
it's
know.
been too
I
long since I've seen that movie to think that there was some sort of metaphor in it, and that's like in my idea like a good example of leaning really hard into the fucking weird aspect of it.
I'm going to put you state that you're offering explanations happening. I would like that's just mother
What are you
annihilations is
reading?
I'm reading some.
Vivarium.
No, no, this is for annihilation.
Oh, you
Decoding a
googled that fast.
metaphor.
Holy.
Annihilation in my mind was more. of an
Alien.
alien movie,
Same.
and it's more of a character movie, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're in it for the characters, and everything else is going on around the characters, and you find
Mm-hmm.
out all this cool stuff, which is fine. I don't know. You know, movies got that thing, and this just didn't. It didn't. I don't know. I guess lean into anything. It couldn't decide what it wanted to be. And then at the end of the movie, it was just nothing.
I did like the fuck you on their house.
Yeah,
That
that was
that
kind of
that
funny.
made me laugh pretty hard because it went from a help sign to a fuck you sign.
Yeah, and the kids screaming and everything. It was just a headache of a movie that I
It
ended up
was,
not
and then
caring
like
that much about.
watching whenever the kid was like quote unquote watching cartoons, like that was I hate
Right, I didn't.
like
I was like,
why? Because like that's not metaphoric. That's weird, you know.
right,
And also, it hurts my eyes and my ears.
yeah. And I'm sure there's people out there who like love this movie and
Good
whatever.
on you. If
Right,
you genuinely enjoy this movie, that's awesome, dude. I'm very happy that you did it.
yeah.
We just didn't.
It was. I
I
didn't
didn't
need to
have
see it.
any expectations for it, so like it didn't meet or miss expectations. It just
Okay.
kind of was there.
Yeah. Right. Very. I don't know. Neutral, I
Yes,
guess.
it
But
really was. Rotten Tomatoes gives it like a 70% or something like
yeah,
that.
I
But
feel
it's
like
more.
that's
I'd say
a
it's
little
like a six.
generous.
Yeah, I was about to say it's like a 60-ish.
Okay. Well, the problem with me was that I think I've been watching or reading a lot of listening to a lot of like creepypastas,
Mm-hmm.
which
I think we
for
talked about
the
that on the
uninitiated,
podcast
I did.
last week. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like spooky stores on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and a lot of those are very good. I don't know.
Some of them are
Some of them
quite
are very good.
scary
Yeah, and
in
they're
like a
very
blunt sense.
creepy. Obviously, they're not like jump scary.
Mm-hmm.
So when I heard about this movie, I was like, "Oh, this is great. That sounds like
That fits
a
right in your alley.
creepypasta that I would listen to in a movie."
Mm-hmm.
You know, like a thriller or a spooky little thing,
Yeah.
and then it ended up not
Some of
being
those are
that.
done good. They're called Stephen King films.
Yeah. Right.
Exactly. This was like
Oh
a
well.
failed Stephen King movie.
Yeah. Or I don't know. It just didn't need it.
What are these sounds? Didn't need it. Okay. I guess that's valid. Like, I genuinely could have gone my entire life without seeing this movie and been completely fine with it.
Yeah,
This
right.
is your fault.
This is my fault.
That was really cool, dude.
I had to interrupt myself.
That was a really nice burp. I'd give it like a 3 or a 4 out of 10. It was only nice. It
Yeah.
wasn't good.
Sorry.
It's
I'll
okay.
do better next time.
You definitely should. That'd be a really good idea to burp louder
Ugh.
when.
This movie puts me to sleep. I'm like, I just thinking about it is just like droning. I don't know. My head just
It
wants to
wasn't
think
like
about anything
Midsummer
other than
bad, dude.
I liked Midsummer.
What is wrong with you, man? Like
We already hashed this
I
out.
put this and Midsummer on a very similar level.
I do not. I
I
enjoyed Midsummer.
I can't.
This movie didn't have anybody falling off a cliff and caving their head in.
Is that really the only part you liked? Did you like the gore and that was it?
No, but that was a pretty good plus.
The gore was like
It was less the gore, and
it was too
more. I
much for
was
the
like,
type of
oh
movie it
shit,
was.
you know?
Yeah, like I wasn't expecting that kind of gore in that movie I was watching.
Right.
And I felt like that felt out of place. And then just like the like hereditary aspect of it that like you have to like figure it out or whatnot. That wasn't as fun because in Hereditary it took like detective work to figure that out.
Yeah.
I was
You
watching
had to
that with you.
pause the
We
movie.
literally paused the movie to figure it out. In
Yeah.
Midsummer, like it literally shows you the entire plot at the beginning of the movie on a tapestry.
Yeah.
It was like Ari Aster was trying to really, really hone in on his like hidden storytelling and Hereditary, but then went too far with it. Why are we talking about this during? Not this
You are
movie.
talking about this.
Yes, I'm sorry. My bad. I was just going on a small rant because I don't like that movie.
I know.
I just
Very
know that
deeply don't like this movie.
eventually someone is going to ask us to recover that movie, and I'm not going to want to do it.
We don't have to. I think we got it out pretty good in Midsummer. In the episode we already did. I don't think any of our opinions will change if we watch it again.
I heavily
Like
agree
Tenet,
with the statement.
our opinions deeply.
Well, that's because
changed.
like that movie genuinely needs a rewatch.
It needs more than one.
Yeah. But Christopher Nolan movies do that a lot, and he's really good at that. Like in some of them, like you want to rewatch them. Like fucking, I love watching The Dark Knight. That's such a good movie.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's less of you need to rewatch it to understand and
Yeah,
more
yeah.
just to
But like
rewatch it
that
because
one's
it's
just kind
good.
of fun. Yeah.
Right. Ugh.
Tenet.
Anyway, do you want
Continue.
to
I'm gonna
pause?
not talk about Tenet. Yeah, let's pause. Do you want to give like final ratings for the movie?
Um,
I gave Eternals a 5. I will give this a 5.
that's what I was thinking. I was honestly thinking of 5, but I don't know, somewhere in between, or it's a toss up between a 4 and a 5,
That's valid.
because
Yeah.
on the day that I watched it, probably a 4 because I felt like I wasted my time. But
Really?
the day after, I was like, it wasn't as bad,
Yesterday,
so maybe
I
it was a
did. I
5.
finished watching the movie yesterday, and I was like, "This is fine." Like, I wasn't taken out of it. I was just like, "This is a weird movie." And usually, like, I text my girlfriend, and I tell her like whether or not I would want to watch the movie with her as a rating, and it very rarely is like, I don't want to rewatch this. It does not
Yeah,
happen very often. But after I finished the movie, I was like, "Let's not add this one
yeah,
to the
we can
list."
skip this one.
Yeah, we're fine with not watching this one.
Yeah, no, I do not need it. It was
Yep.
just,
5 out of 10. All right. See you guys in like a couple seconds.
yes, seem a second.
Except for YouTube, where you're still around. Hello,
Yeah,
you sexy people, the superior bunch.
the only people who watch.
The only people that truly matter.
Wow, I spelled that very wrong.
What'd you spell?
What
Oh
is this?
wait, this
61?
huh? 61, yeah.
61, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This I had issues googling this movie because of my lack of being able to spell properly and the fact that I'm a stupid person and the fact that this movie just has a confusing name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, it's not that hard to spell.
in my brain it is. But that's also because I'm stupid. Why do you think I'm studying in art?
In art.
In art. I'm
I need to get
quite
like a hard
tired.
drive for these episodes.
I probably should. I have a lot of them just kind of saved, and that's
Yeah,
probably
it's
not
just
good.
gonna start taking up space.
Yeah, but I don't want to delete them because, like, why
No, I
would
don't
I?
want to. No, I definitely don't want to delete them. But I don't know. I feel like a hard drive I probably won't lose, and I don't think they're important enough to warrant cloud storage. You
Yeah,
know.
that makes sense. I completely agree with that. I decorated my apartment. It's all Christmassy.
Nice.
Yeah, even my room. I have my Christmas lights on right now. I'm also wearing Christmas PJs.
Hell yeah.
I'm
If
all,
I ever salvage, uh, uh, the Logan episode, I'll repost it. But
fuck yes. I didn't even think about it much whenever you told me that because like I fucked up on YouTube multiple times and we've skipped uploads many times on YouTube. So I just kind of was like, all right, that's fine. And then whenever we started the episode, that's whenever I realized that it was my favorite movie, that the one that happened to get corrupted.
yeah,
Like out of all
that's always
movies.
how that works, isn't it?
What?
So that's always how it works, isn't it?
That is true. Yeah, I'm not allowed to be happy. That was
All
a
right,
very
ready?
depressing turn. Yeah, let's go. You back?
Oh, I tried to burp. It didn't work.
Yeah, I was kind of
You're
waiting for you to
saved.
say something. I was really confused.
Yeah, no, I
wait,
was desperately trying to burp.
Remember when that
What?
happened in person at the Joker movie? And then you turned to me, tried to
Yeah.
burp, didn't work, and then you said, I almost just threw up on you. You're lucky I didn't.
It was close. That was probably the closest I've been to throwing up.
That was
on a
so
burp.
fucking funny.
Yeah, it was like
That
that
took
was
me aback.
dangerous.
That made me really confused and scared.
Did
And then we watched a soccer game after that. Fun times.
we?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. I believe you, but I don't remember it.
It was one of like the Canamax soccer. Wait, was that the
Oh yeah, those are fun.
Yeah, they
What's
were
this?
fun.
And then you made me ref a soccer game, and they yelled at me.
That happened whenever we were in 6th grade, so I don't want.
Oh, did it? That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
6th or
I didn't even
7th grade.
realize
It's
that.
one of the two. It was a really long time ago.
Oh, did not know that. I
It's
thought that
okay.
was like
And you're still holding
sophomore
a
year.
grudge. No, that did not happen in high school at all.
Oops.
That was the day that Devin attacked you, right?
Probably.
because he was
There's
in your
probably
sleeping bag
many
and you
days
tried to
in
get
which
it
Devin
back and he
attacked
like
me.
he like launched at you.
Oh, the sleeping bag?
Yeah.
And he
That
flopped
was
around
that
and
that
beat
was
the shit. Yeah.
that was really funny, dude, not gonna lie.
Also, I've been getting comments. I
What?
so Thanksgiving rolled around. I got a lot of comments about two specific things. One, my hair, which has been it's very long now. Uh, and two, uh, a lot of my family like they know that I have a podcast and they'll watch an episode or
Mhm.
two. I know my family or my like immediate family listens to more episodes, but I think well, because then my mom told a bunch of other people and they followed me, whatever.
Yeah.
Uh, a lot of my family is concerned about how vulgar I am.
Really? That's so funny. Oh my god. I wonder what they think of me because I swear like 50 times as much as you do.
Well, I was trying to think of that reminded me of when we were like we should start trying to be more clean.
And that just didn't. It lasted like
And it
half an episode,
we
maybe. It just
we
didn't
couldn't
work.
like a day like next podcast we just kept moving on it
We
because we
did
couldn't do
well
it.
because in the podcast in which we said we're gonna try not to swear, we ended up swearing anyway, so it didn't matter. And then
Right.
I tried so like I spent the entire next week at work just trying my best not to swear. But
Yeah,
I
it's
work at a
very hard.
restaurant, so like it was really hard for me not to.
Yeah, I've seen it manifesting in my daily. I went to breakfast the other day, and I
Well,
don't know. We
I
walked
don't
immediately in, and I was like holy shit, it's packed. And then we sat down, and my Jeremiah was like, there was a child right next to you, and the mother was quite concerned.
irked, yeah. Well,
I
that
was like, oh
I swear a lot whenever I talk, but like I sound like an actual infant whenever I text. Like whenever something bad happens and I text, I go, "Gosh darn!"
yeah, right,
But like in person, I'm just like, "Damn it!"
yeah. Ashlyn has been censoring herself, like jokingly censoring herself. Like she'll say effing, like EFFING.
Hmm.
I should start doing that in real life. Or I'll go back to saying like fudge.
I do say fudge. I say fudge a lot, but mainly whenever
Yeah.
I'm playing volleyball.
No, I don't.
Because I don't. I
I don't have time. That's like a whole mental process that has to go like a mental block. I have so much going on. I need to get out my anger.
did we swear yet? I'm gonna guess we swore this episode because I was like, should I
Yes.
start
I
now?
literally just did like
Oh, I. Oh
30
yeah, you said
seconds.
shit. My bad. I thought you said for some reason I thought you censored yourself. Okay, yeah,
No,
but
I
like
was
I.
going to, and then I was like, well, for the story's sake, I should
Yeah,
be
you have
accurate
to.
to real life.
Yeah, but like I very like I only say like fuck whenever I get really really
Oh,
really really mad.
yeah.
Why did I felt like I was a child trying not to swear, and if I
I
swore,
know
I
we
would
were.
be getting in
That was
trouble.
funny the way you were like.
Well,
I feel
shut
like I
up,
heard
man.
you
Shut
hesitate.
up, dude. That's so mean.
Well, because that's exactly what I did, except I just went silent and then I just said it anyway.
Yeah, that is true, I guess. Yeah, but I only really say that whenever I'm like really really irked. Other than that, I say fudge.
Yeah. Well, because it used to happen only when I'd like stub my toe, like I'd hurt myself,
Yeah, and
then
then
I would swear. And then I started, I don't know.
I say shit a lot though. That is an issue.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, I like, it's not like I go in front of my face. It's just been more accepted
I
around me.
look my
And it's
mom in
just,
the eyes. Yeah, no, that doesn't. I do
should
swear
beat the
around
fudge
my
out of
mom a
me.
lot. That was a good one. That was really
Yeah,
funny.
I know. I
Do
said it.
you want to get into movie news now?
Yeah, I
Do
guess.
you have anything?
Uh, yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, I'll go through my stuff and try to steal yours. So, did you know that Disney will spend about $33 billion on content in 2022?
That's so gross.
That's crazy, man. It's also wild because uh, I'll do a what we watching real quick, but like Hawkeye just came out, and it's always
Uh-huh.
fun watching the new Marvel shows. And I'm like, this is a TV show, but this is movie quality. This is crazy. And then I remember who made it. I'm like Disney. Ah, right. They could do anything. You know?
Yes. Sorry, I got caught up in a little, I don't know, rabbit hole in my head.
Okay. What was said rabbit hole? Can I follow it?
It's going to involve my news.
Ooh, interesting. You told me to remind you about something on this episode of the podcast at the end of last week's episode, and then whenever we were ended the podcast and we continued talking, I asked you if you remembered what it was, and you said I don't remember. So, do you happen to remember now?
No.
Damn it, that sucks, dude.
I could go. I should have. If I knew I said something like that, I would have listened to the end of last podcast.
You should
No, I
totally do
wouldn't have
that.
because I can't.
Oh, you
I could
can't
go
on YouTube. That is true. Yeah.
True.
Okay, next bit of news. So like Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield happened to be in like the same area whenever they were showboating a movie or whatever like that. And there was a picture of Andrew Garfield hugging Tom Holland, and Tobey Maguire goes, "Where's my hug at? Every man wants to be held by Andrew Garfield at least once in their life." And I just thought that was a funny little quote, so I decided to I got a couple more thingamadoos, and you can take over. So this is horrible, but Netflix is developing a Power Rangers cinematic universe with different TV shows and movies. I don't know, but they're gonna ruin it, man. They really are. Like I genuinely think that our generation had the final and last good generation of kids TV shows.
Yeah, I guess.
We
I don't
killed
know.
it, man. But like now they have the Patrick Star show, which is genuinely the biggest step down from the SpongeBob SquarePants ever. You know?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So next news. I've been going on way too many rants this episode. We've been getting off topic very hard.
In this rabbit hole, and
I can't. I literally cannot wait to hear.
It's not
your
even
news.
that interesting. It's
yeah,
just
but I'm very excited now because you've hyped it up this much. So
hyped it up.
You hyped it up so much, man. You know the movie Lightyear, which is like that Buzz Lightyear movie?
Yes, now that you say that, yes.
Okay. So Taika Waititi has been cast as one of the characters in Lightyear. So that's
cool.
I don't know who. It just says he's been cast. What if he's Zurg? I would not be surprised.
That wouldn't be interesting.
Yeah, I would not be surprised at all. Next news. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is reportedly getting a trailer that will be over 2 minutes long and have Knuckles in it. Are you excited?
Nope.
Why?
I don't care.
That hurts. As someone who went to go see Sonic the Hedgehog on his birthday, that hurts.
Sorry.
Sorry. I did indeed do that. By the way, that was I saw that Thursday night before the movie released on my birthday. So, I was a really excited fan, I guess.
It sounds like it.
No, it just so happened. Like, it was an ongoing joke between me and Jason Hess, and it happened to be coming out on my birthday. Like, Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie, was an ongoing joke between me and Jason. But the movie happened to be coming out on my birthday, and I was like, this is perfect. We're going to go see it on my birthday, and you have to see it with me because it's my birthday, and that's my birthday wish. So Jason got me, Kyle, and Skylar, and we all just went to go see Sonic the Hedgehog opening night for my birthday, and it was awesome.
I'm so glad. That sounds like a wonderful day.
It was a wonderful day, okay? Next news. The Spider-Man No Way Home tickets came out, and I got my tickets, just saying, but they're not the day I wanted them to because they were all sold out. But it's okay because I got them.
I was going to say, at least you have them.
That is true. To go with more Spider-Man news, Amy Pascal, who is a producer at Disney, producer at Sony, my bad, said that Spider-Man No Way Home is not the last Spider-Man MCU movie. Then she proceeds to say, we are getting ready to make the next Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland and Marvel. We are thinking of this as 3 films, and now we're going on to the next 3 films. So we're going to be getting 3 more films with Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Cool.
Yeah, that's super fun. And I'm all for that because I like Tom Holland. So last bit of news, we have the confirmed amount of episodes for the Boba Fett TV show coming out next month. And it is 7 episodes long.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, are you excited for that? Did you watch Mandalorian?
Yeah, I did watch Mandalorian.
Okay, so
I'm kind of excited for it. I might watch it. I might not.
I'm okay excited for it. I would not be surprised if you didn't watch it, but like I also am on the verge because like I'm not really excited for much Star Wars now.
Yeah, right. I mean, I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, I bet it'll be okay.
It won't have the same like Mandalorian was like the first like,
Good live
TV
action
show
Star
to do
Wars.
it. Yeah, right. In a while, I
Yeah,
was just like it was perfect, the way it came out and everything. So the next thing will just be like,
a
yeah, I
step
know
down
it's
from
good,
that.
but it's not gonna have that kind of like
Yeah, it's not like
twinkle.
Mandalorian season one, and I know
Right.
Kenobi is probably going to be pretty, at least interesting, if not
Yeah.
bad.
It's just I don't know. Yeah, it'll be good, but I don't
We'll
care that
see.
much.
We'll see. I also don't care. Yeah, I actually forgot this story, but I just remembered it because I looked at my glasses and I saw tape and I got confused. But a funny thing happened to me this morning whenever I was getting ready to go to class. So I woke
Mhm.
up, I put my glasses on, I went
Mhm.
into the living room to grab my bang so I can start waking up, and I started drinking that. Came back into my room and proceeded to take off my glasses so I could go take a shower. And I placed them on my desk, and then they fell apart like Legos, and my glasses are now broken.
Oh,
And I genuinely have no idea what happened because I didn't put them down that hard. They just fucking fell apart.
maybe a ghost unscrewed everything.
No, but
Or
like
maybe your screws just like there were screws
I
that were in there
it
and then
wasn't the
they
screws
eventually
though.
came
I
out.
could like I didn't see where any I think it just fell apart. I think it just snapped.
Oh, okay.
It made me sad though cuz now my glasses have tape on them.
Yikes. You're like a classic nerd.
Yeah, but not in the middle. It's on the right side.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
fine.
So I'm just like a weird person, not a nerd.
You're a weird person.
We've already known
I don't know,
that though,
maybe you're
so it's okay.
quirky.
I'm
That's
quirky.
all.
Yeah, that's facts. All right, so what was your news, Jackery?
Well, okay, so it started with Licorice Pizza breaks
What?
pandemic box office record, which is kind
Oh
of
yeah,
cool.
I heard about that. What is it about? I couldn't really
I
tell from the
don't remember.
trailer.
So I remember seeing the trailer a while ago, being minorly interested, but then yesterday, Ashlyn brought it up and how she really wanted to watch it. And we found out that she was excited to see it in theaters or like to go and see it,
Mm-hmm.
when it came out. And then it turned out it came out 3 days ago. And you're like,
Oh,
oh, okay. And then I don't know why, but I had it in my head that it was directed by I think I was either Wes Anderson or
no, not Wes Anderson.
Martin Scorsese.
Martin
Well,
Scorsese seems likely.
I thought it was a mafia movie and the kid was like a young mafia member.
Right. Okay.
I don't know that that's the case. I actually have no idea what it's about
Paul
still to this
Thomas
day.
Anderson.
But that's where the thing begins. I read that it's directed by Paul Thomas Anderson, and I was like, oh, maybe that's why I thought it was Wes Anderson. And I was like, well, who's Paul Thomas Anderson? And then I thought maybe I got Wes Anderson's name wrong. No, Paul Anderson is a different guy. So Paul Anderson also directed There Will Be Blood and a few other movies, but only There Will Be Blood is his like only other like notable movie,
Mm-hmm.
and a bunch of everything else is like music videos and short films and stuff, which is fine, and he's made good movies. But I was thinking about, huh, this guy has only directed a few movies. It's proof of concept that you can be a new director and make good movies, i.e., not Andy Serkis, who talked about in Venom
I was not.
as
I
being a
was
new
not expecting
director
that. That was so
and not
funny.
good. Yeah, because
That was
remember we had this
so
whole
funny.
conversation
We
about
did.
Venom,
That was really funny. That came
how
out of
he's in.
nowhere.
I know this it was a damn good rabbit hole
That
that
was
I
a
fell
really good
into
rabbit hole, and I
because
love that so much. That was really
yeah,
fucking funny.
because Andy Serkis was a new director relatively, and he made a shitty
Yeah, he
movie.
did make a shitty movie.
But
I
proof of
don't
concept, it can happen. Exiting out of my Chrome tabs. That was the end of that.
I don't
Congrats, Licorice Pizza.
like it's apparently a good movie. Like all the reviews I'm looking at and have been looking at while you're going through that rabbit
Yeah,
hole,
I figured
they're
it was
good.
gonna
I
be
don't
pretty
see the
good.
point of me watching it though.
No, I don't. Wait, is it on any streaming platforms?
I don't think so. But this is the synopsis. Licorice Pizza is loosely based on the teenage actor days of Tom Hanks' producer Gary Gutzman and follows a young actor's pursuit of a girl in her early 20s as they try to launch a waterbed business together in San Francisco Valley and hang out with their friends.
Cool. It's not on any streaming platforms, so I will not see it.
Okay. Is that your only, like,
If
you're
it
not
came
going
out
to the
on like
movies?
Netflix or something, no, it's just I don't feel like going out to pay for a movie,
But what
because
if your girlfriend
going
wants
out,
to?
right? That's what I was gonna say. Going out to see a movie in theaters means I either dragging Ashlyn to take me or her wanting to see it. And we're already seeing French Dispatch this Thursday.
I'm very excited. I want to watch that very badly.
Right.
I don't know. Is it in theaters? It's not in theaters near me.
Oh, I think it's in theaters. I
I
think
might be
Thursday
completely
is the
wrong.
last day it's in theaters for me.
Damn.
Right. So I'm going to see that Thursday, and I'll be damned if I go and see 2 movies in theaters like a week apart.
That makes sense. Timothy Chalamet is in this too, right? French Dispatch.
Yes, that's the only thing I know about it.
Yes, solo Timothy Chalamet and
Because I
Owen
saw
Wilson
a
and Tilda
part of a
Swinton
trailer. Oh, I did see. Yes, never mind.
and Bill
I do
Murray.
remember Owen
Woo!
Wilson. Who?
Bill Murray.
Oh, I thought you said Bo
Jeffrey
Burnham.
Wright.
I was like, what?
Bo Burnham. That would be funny. Edward Norton. Will Dafoe. Oh my god! I have to see this movie.
I know.
It's because Willem Dafoe's in it. Oh, also Christoph Waltz. That's awesome. Wow, there's a lot of really cool people.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty stacked. I don't know. Yeah. It's just cannot afford to do that right now.
Yeah, that makes sense. Damn, where can I watch this? Like, that's not in theaters. Other than a legal site. But I will do what I must. Okay.
Yeah.
Next segment of the show.
We were both like paying attention to different things.
It's okay. It happens. All right.
Oh.
What we watching? You go first.
Oh. Shit.
Watch your language, please.
Fuck. What was
You're
I
swearing
watching?
a lot, and it really hurts my feelings.
Dang it! I forgot, dude. I don't even know. I literally don't know what I've been watching. Oh, let me pull up my thing. No. I guess no, not even Killing Eve.
Should I go first then?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess. I don't think I have anything.
I finished up the Avengers cartoon, the Earth's Mightiest Hero show. I liked that show, but I don't know why it ended when it did or where it did. It was weird, but it's okay. It's a good watch for someone who wants to know more about the comics but doesn't want to read the comics, because the show basically follows a bunch of random comic issues.
Pretty good.
And cool things. I liked it. What other? I continued my adventure through New Girl, of course. I watched a bunch of Christmas movies like Polar Express, which is probably my favorite Christmas movie. A lot of people don't like it, but I love it. Are you one of the haters?
No, I don't care here nor there about Polar Express.
Wow, that hurts. How don't you love a movie about a big cool train?
Sorry.
But the train is so cool, Jack.
So cool.
Oh, you stretching made me want to crack my back, so sorry.
Oh, yeah. It's chain reaction.
It was a chain reaction. It's like whenever you hear someone cracking their knuckles and then you want to crack your entire body.
Mm-hmm.
I just cracked my neck, so if anyone heard those pops, that was coming from my neck.
Oh. Now I'm going. All right. Did you watch anything else?
Did I watch anything else? Vivarium.
Yeah.
Sadly.
The only thing I watched is I watched Vivarium with my older brother, and neither of us liked it, and so we had to watch something else. So we to counteract what we just saw. So we watched he hadn't seen Invincible yet, so we watched the first episode of Invincible.
It makes me very happy that you're showing people that, because I showed you that and I did not. Yeah. I did not think you were even gonna watch it.
Yeah, no, I showed that to Ashlyn. She didn't like it.
I remember you telling me
at the end. Yeah, and then Zach watched a good bit of it.
Yeah, I watched the entire show.
No, other one.
But I'm Ching. Sorry, I'm like funny. I'm the funny one.
I'm the funny one.
I am. I'm hilarious. At least I think so.
Yeah, that's all you need. Really.
I want to know what Martin is, man. Like, I'm sorry for coming back to Vivarium, but like, why couldn't they have answered a question?
Who knows?
I'm gonna find the director and then yell at him, and then cry.
Please do.
I will. Don't worry. Once I become rich and famous.
Yeah, right.
Hey, I'm gonna be a director. I'm gonna make the next Vivarium.
Let's hope not.
Let's hope not. I would really hate that. I just wrote a paper on the fact that I don't want to work at Warner Brothers, but if I did have to work in their environment, what would I do? And it was really fun.
Sounds like it. Sounds like
Yeah, yeah. I don't want to work.
listener.
I do not want to work in Warner Brothers because I know that what's gonna happen is I would go there and then they just keep telling me to change up how I want
Yeah,
things.
right.
And I'd be like, no, I want them the way I do. And they're like, yeah, but like money. And I'd be like, but the movie's not gonna sell if you do this.
Strong point.
Yeah, money, 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 money,
Money, money, money, money.
money, 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 money. Yeah, Mr. Krabs. That's what Warner Brothers is. It's just Mr. Krabs.
It's true.
Yeah, I don't want to be SpongeBob.
This has been a very curious.
This
little
has
thing
definitely
we've done
been
here.
at least an interesting episode. I really hope people like it because a lot of them choose to believe. Well, a lot of people have told me that the fun parts about our episodes are whenever we go off tangent. But the worst part of it is the fact that this happened on the Vivarium episode. Because who the hell is going to click on the Vivarium episode?
I don't know. Some people. In
Yeah.
my mind, I would click on it because I don't know what it is and I want to hear about it. But I don't know. Nobody else has that because nobody has watched the enemy video. Or
Yeah, I think 7 people.
whatever.
It had a couple views. It's 7
Yeah.
views. People watched Enemy.
I wonder if I want to know how to do Spotify video. Do you understand? If you heard about that?
Nope.
There's like Spotify, the podcast on Spotify. Now you can get video.
What? Oh, by the way, new
yes.
news. Extraction 2 started shooting today. Sorry. Continue.
Oh, cool. You can watch like you would listen to it. It's kind of like if you were listening to a podcast on YouTube and you turn your phone off and put it in your pocket, then it would just switch to audio only. But if you pull out your phone and open up Spotify and click the little thing, you could watch the video and it'll switch to video streaming.
Oh, that's
It's really cool actually. But so now
what
you can
would
watch
we-
video and audio podcasts on Spotify.
So we would have to start recording ourselves?
Oh yeah.
Well, okay. Sometimes I don't look them up. I had a cow hat on this entire episode while wearing it was a cow hat, so it was like white and black, and I'm wearing a tank top that says Japanese and in Japanese, and then I have a flannel on, just like a nice Christmas flannel and a nice weighted blanket. So I don't look exactly the most pleasing, and I'm talking into a sound phone box.
Gotcha.
Well, so if anyone is interested in seeing that, please comment down below, and we will work on that. I'm also not shaven, so
yeah.
Damn it!
My issue is
shave for the
I don't know how to do that on Anchor.
Oh, I know how to do it. I just don't want to do it.
No, like how to upload.
Oh, the video stuff. Okay, yeah, no, I don't know how to do that.
This is a pretty new thing though, so I would imagine Anchor might not be on top of that yet.
What do you mean?
Like Anchor might not have updated to match Spotify's update.
Probably not. It's okay though. We could take our time. I feel like those episodes would be good whenever we watch the movie.
That's what you're right. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yeah, which we're going to do with Gundam. That's the one we talked about, right?
I think I don't know. That or I don't.
It has to be. It has to be over the summer. So whatever happens then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should do it for the Transformer movies. I think that's a great idea, personally.
Maybe it was just one of them.
Jack does not want to do it for all.
I just don't want to. The work. Can sense it.
The amount of work. How about we, over Christmas break, we like grind out like 10 of them, and then we periodically upload them throughout the year.
Smart. That's smart.
Yeah, exactly.
We also have to get a video camera. I guess I could just use my iPhone, but
I was gonna say we could just use my laptop and then record that.
Oh yeah. Oh, I have a good. Actually, I have a good webcam. I have like a 1080p webcam.
That's sweet, man.
Or it might be 4K. I don't know. I don't think it is.
Okay.
So I paid $80 for it. So
this episode really all over the place. I'm all for it though. I love these kind
Razor
of ones because they
Keo.
definitely are fun.
Let's see. Razor Keo. Light equipped. Camera. Access denied. That's hilarious.
You good, dog?
It's okay. 1080p, 30 FPS, 720p, 60 FPS. Though not 4K, but a reasonable resolution.
That's sweet. We could totally make
Yeah.
some good
You can make it
stuff.
work.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. I think we're pandering.
Yeah, we're definitely are pandering, but it's kind of a fun pander, so it's fine. I have all my quarrels out for the week.
Me too.
Okay, cool. If anyone has anything to say about Vivarium or any of the weird things that we've said throughout this entire episode, or just want to recommend a movie, please comment down below on the YouTube side of things, or go to our Instagram at Mediak Podcast and DM us over there, or go to our Twitter at MediakZach, and then just talk to us. Other than that, we'll see you guys next week, and we're starting watching Spider-Man movies with The Amazing Spider-Man.
Yes.
Goodbye.
We'll see you when we see you. Goodbye.